Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Dinger alert, Singy. This guy's gone yard more than anyone in the league so far.
Yeah, Boog, I've had this one marked on my calendar all week. He changes games with one swing. Seriously, though, why do they keep pitching to him? It's just a launching pad.
First pitch coming your way next. And our pitcher in this game, Adrian Hauser. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jake Cronenworth, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And he drops it down the third baseline. He's safe, on with a bunt single.
Batting second, right fielder.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Strike 2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Back to the mound. It hit him. Not in time.
He's in there. Hey.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
First baseman, Gavin Sheets.
So 2 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
This one popped up. A rise under this one. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Yu Darvish. What do we have on him? Leading off, Jung Hoo Lee.
Hitter tonight, Right fielder.
Lee
Number
throws right,
51.
bats left. Hitting
Jun-Hoo
leadoff in
Lee.
today's game, and he's a native of South Korea. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out. Here's the Giants lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Harrison Bader.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Willie Adames stands in. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. Line drive, base hit. Arise around second, headed for third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Devers now, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. Base hit, one run in already. The second run scores. It's a two-run single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. Now it's Matt Chapman. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Out towards right center field. Tatis on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Bryce Eldridge.
Next will be the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. That one lifted to left. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from San Francisco. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at Oracle Park. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Throws to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Johnson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Up the middle. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw,
hey.
safe. Man at second. Misses
That's
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Just off the outside edge. 3-1 now. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Now one missed. Sent down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So one hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the second. Harrison Bader digs in now.
Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey. That one fouled off.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Bader runs. Chopper to second. Cronenworth to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Giants.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. Out towards right center field. Johnson gets under it. 2 down. Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and now they have runners at the corners. Willie Adames, the next to hit, singled and scored his first time. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Devers fires to first in time.
Up next for the Padres.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away. Laureano comes up to hit. This one chopped up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Flied out his first time. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Rafael Devers.
No homers yet for the league leader, Boog, but they have a lot of game left.
And Devers hits that one. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now. In the air out towards right center. Tatis on his way over. 2 away now. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Fly to right his first time. This one in the air. Machado settles underneath it. And that's the inning. Giants go down. Back here at Oracle Park. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands. His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Out to short. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the center fielder, Bryce Johnson. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. Gone. his first homer of the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
Hey!
Out towards right center field. Lee should have this one. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Chases that one upstairs, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. On the ground. Slings to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Bader, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that one fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Laureano moving under this one. And there's two down. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Grounded out his first time up. That one drilled left field, and that is that. Giants down. We go to the top of the fifth. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jake Cronenworth.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Back one!
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. 1 for 2. What a stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. And here is Ramon Laureano. Close, but called the ball. Ball one.
That missed. That's a ball.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And there's a ball. That's in for a strike. Laureano not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. One left for San Diego. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air to left center. Laureano trying to get there. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So up next, Luis Arias. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Rafael Devers up to hit. The Padres trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Last half of inning number 5.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner edges away at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two. And a curve misses outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Marinaccio also getting ready. On the ground to the left. Play made. That ends the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now at the plate, Gavin Sheets.
Here.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And the batter will be Xander Bogaerts. He's grounded out a couple of times. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
And 2.
Two down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. It's softly on the ground left side. In time to Devers. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-1. On the ground right side, Cronenworth. Throw to first in time. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
Designated hitter, Bryce
Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Johnson gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So here's Bader now. He is singled and he is flied to left. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and Bader is set down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Bryce Johnson.
Edge in his zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off left side. Slice to right, and foul ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman Jake
Back to the top of the
Cronenworth.
order. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. To third, Chapman. Padres go down 1-2-3. It's the Padres. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
He was all over that one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So back to the top of the order. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Man at second. And a sac bunt here. Machado on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That one pulled foul. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Towards first, Sheets. He takes it on his own. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That's the ball.
And Adama swings through that one. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him swinging for the K. And we stay tied as the...
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Giants.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joel Peguero.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Nope.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Machado in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Padres with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. 3-2 now. And he walked him.
Take your baseball.
And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Go ahead run on base. Gavin Sheets will hit next. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
That's in there. Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Nope.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
That's a ball.
Andujar up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Close, but called a ball. And the count now 2-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Hammered down the line. Base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score, and they take the lead. The relay throw. Safe. He beats it.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Bogarts in the box now. Take strike one.
Nope.
Bogarts with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches. And
got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. Padres with the run-scoring double. It's now a 3-2 ball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Jason Adam.
these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one missed. Action in the pen down there. Mason Miller, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
3-1 is on the way. And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
That one the other way. And this one could be extra bases. Around second is Devers. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So digging in, Bryce Eldridge. That's way outside, and it's 1-0.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Go ahead run at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 1 out. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bader at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That misses. And 1-1. That's inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sends it to first. Inning over.
Leading off for the
Now it's the
Padres,
switch hitting
center
outfielder,
fielder,
Bryce Johnson. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 68, Eric Miller.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Bader has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, catcher
Luis Campusano now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
This is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lee towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. And he grounds one to the right side. Arise on to first. That takes care of Cronin. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Bailey, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Popped up. And it falls. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save. And we are tied. Now here is Luis Arias, known for his late inning heroics. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You pump through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Three, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.